The month of February is over already. Crazy how fast time goes by. But that gives us a chance to look at the monthly charts to see where the strong uptrends, where is the action. We want to trade with the trends. That increases our chance of success. So today I'm going to show you gold, oil, uranium, and my favorite metal on the monthly charts right now. Let's get right into it. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your show for swing trading ideas for the coming days, weeks, and month. And we're going to start right away with gold. So this is the monthly chart. This is one candle, is 1 month. Usually most traders do not use the monthly because it's too long a time frame. But we here at Bull Markets Lifestyle like to look at the monthly charts to give us an idea what the overall trend direction is, because we want to trade with the trends. And when we look at gold, we see, yes, we had a long wick. That is not good on the last monthly candle for February, but the uptrend is still intact. The short-term uptrend is intact. The uptrend channel is intact. If we go to the weekly, we see, okay, this looks a little different. We had a big red weekly candle. Will likely draw down to this support zone, or more likely, what I think, is the lower end of the channel. Below it, right here in pink, that is the 20-day SMA, and then on the way below that you see the 50. So the trend for gold is still up, but it has switched from aggressive buying to now we need to be selective when we want to get in on gold as a metal or with the miners. So let's take a look at silver now. Silver on the monthly. This looks even worse than gold. Why does it look worse? Well, you see we made a lower high. We have this big wick again, right? This happened last year too. So clearly this line of demarcation around 3250, which I've been telling you about forever, that is the line on the longer time frames that we need to get over on a close to really, really flip the sentiment on silver to bullish. So the next week and the next month going to be extremely important for silver, because as you can see, we broke above the downtrend after confirming the short-term uptrend in January. Okay, so that's good. But now we need to establish ourselves above this downtrend. This needs to be confirmed, this breakout, in order for us to get a new upward momentum. The monthlies basically say we're going sideways, because if you look at this is what has happened since September. We're kind of trapped in this yellow range, which I've been showing you for a long time now, and we made several attempts to break out on the monthly and it never confirmed. Right? This is the weekly. Again, you can see on the weekly we confirmed the breakout of the downtrend already. On the monthly we have not. On the weekly we did. But this candle last week, that's a nasty looking candle, right? And again, lower lows, right? Lower highs and lower lows, right? This is the lowest low in a month, in 4 weeks, yeah, in a month. So since January. Very likely we're going to reach this support zone here, which is the long-term uptrend, the downtrend, confirmation of the breakout, and right below it, as you can see, this brown line, that's the 50-day moving average. So again, do we need to be aggressive in silver at this moment? No, not really. There's really not that much happening in silver right now. So what about oil? Let's take a look at oil. This is the monthly on oil. And what do we have here? Pretty much nothing. We are still stuck in this triangle formation that I've been talking about for a month, right? That is the overarching formation that's important. It will determine at some point when we reach the tippy top of this formation, the breakout, which direction the oil price is going to go. And look at this. We are below the 50 and the 20. But if I add the 100, you can see we're stuck right between it, which clearly shows you sideways range. What does that mean to me? That means I need to do a big fat nothing in gold right now. There's no need for me to do anything here, right? So that is valuable information. You might say, well, that doesn't tell me anything. Well, it tells me I don't have to pay attention to the oil price. I can look at it here and there, but there's nothing of urgency right now. Let's talk about urgency. This is the URA Uranium Miners ETF. Look at this. This is critical. We have reached the triple support zone of the long-term uptrend since 2021. Again, this is monthly. This is big. This horizontal support zone that has held in the past, last time we touched both, right here, and the 50. This support zone has to hold. This is it. This is it for the uranium bulls. If this doesn't hold, then the uranium market, the uranium stocks are in big trouble. If we look at the spot physical uranium ETF, you see fairly similar situation. We're close to this triple support zone as well. We're not there yet as we are with the URA. That makes sense. The price of uranium moves slower than the uranium stocks, but we're getting there. So this next month will be crucial for uranium. I'll be watching uranium like a hawk and the uranium stocks. Lots of them are reaching support zones and uptrends. So we now have, look at this, we now have 5 months of red candles in the physical uranium in a row. In the URA, it's 2 out of 3. All right. Now, let me show you my favorite metal right now that I really like on the monthly that nobody is really talking about, and that is copper. I've been a copper bull. We have talked about copper for a long time, and look at this. This is a good looking candle, good looking chart on the monthly. Yeah, we have this long wick here, but as you can tell, we always had these long wicks when we tried to get over basically $4,600 a ton of copper. That's what we need to break through, right? We need to break through this zone right here on the close to trigger the next leg of the bull market. But if you compare this chart of copper here to the other charts that I've shown you, this one is an uptrend. This one made higher highs and higher lows in the past month. Both how do I say it? Like on the close and intraday, intra-monthly. You know what I mean. This is a really good looking chart here on the monthly. So we will be trading with the positive momentum of the monthly in our bag if we look at copper. And that is my favorite as far as the analysis of the monthly. What do we take away from these candles that we saw on this charts on the monthly? we take away, we're probably going to see a month of March that is more of a consolidation month for the precious metals. Oil, the monthly suggests we're going to go sideways. Obviously with volatility, right? But in the end, sideways. And we want to pay attention to the uranium market, because if we're starting to form a bottom, money could flow into the uranium stocks really quickly if everything else goes sideways and some action develops in the uranium market. So this is what we take away from the monthly. This is why I like to take a look at the monthly charts at the beginning of each new month. Next episode, we'll do the stock markets. And I can already tell you on the monthly, super interesting development. There's a market that's starting to break out and heating up that nobody's talking about right now. That is actually one of my favorite markets in the world right now. But we'll talk about that in 2 days. I wish you a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.